The man in charge of X-Men 97, or at least one of them, has revealed that there is a specific scene that was directly influenced by the Blueprint himself, the man who invented comic book films and scenes, Zack Snyder and Man of Steel. In case you guys didn't get the memo over the course of the last decade plus, if a character flies in a superhero film, it's a nod to Man of Steel. We obviously saw this with Richard Donner's Superman back in the 70s. We saw this again with Superman Returns. We saw this with Thor 1. I mean, superheroes flying has been ripping off Man of Steel ever since the first superhero flew on film back in the 40s. So it only makes sense that once again we are talking about somebody following the blueprint of superheroes flying, except this time it's actually true. They did directly nod Man of Steel. So what was recently confirmed is that the sequence we saw of Storm flying around with the specific angles they used and such is actually directly inspired and a homage to, well, Man of Steel and Henry Cavill's flight as he takes off as Superman in the film. So yes, that was confirmed. It's 100% what they based it on. And honestly, I remember thinking to myself, just watching the episode, I was like, this kind of reminds me of the Man of Steel thing. But maybe that's just coincidental, I don't know. Well, now it's been confirmed by DeMeo, who of course was, well, fired from the show whenever ago, right before it launched, or was it right after it launched? Whatever the case was, he confirmed it on social media, and yeah, it's out there now. It is what it is. I mean, what are you gonna do? It's a direct tribute to that. That's confirmed. I don't see how this means that we need to credit Zack Snyder with X-Men 97 existing, but there's a contingent of fan base doing it, so it is what it is. I think it's cool when you can do this. Pay tribute to other directors and pieces of work by putting it into your, well, content. They've done that in X-Men a couple times with specific scenes, which I think is kind of cool, like that they're referencing things out there in science fiction and other comic book films and genres all over the place. So it's cool. I like it. Doesn't change much. It just makes me appreciate that obviously they're looking at other things and saying, hey, that's cool. Let's adapt that into our project.